Malls and zombies are a natural pairing. Massive open spaces, endless supplies, and countless glass doors make them both dream survival spots and death traps. While Romero's Dawn of the Dead defined the trope decades ago, modern zombie films and series from the 2000s onward have kept the mall fantasy alive in fresh, chaotic ways. Let's revisit some of the best mall moments from the past 2 decades. One strong example is Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead, 2004. Though technically a remake, it redefined mall survival for a new generation. The survivors turned the shopping center into a fortress, improvising barricades, setting up living quarters, and even trying to maintain a sense of normalcy with food courts and store raids. But the film also emphasizes the false security of malls. With glass walls and endless entrances, safety never lasts. The rooftop game of shooting zombies that look like celebrities adds a darkly comedic twist to the bleak setting. In Diary of the Dead, 2007, Romero himself revisited mall survival from a new angle. The scavenging sequence in a shopping center is brief but clever, showing just how quickly supply runs in malls can turn into battles for survival. While not the film's central focus, it reinforces the idea that malls are both treasure troves and war zones in the zombie apocalypse. The South Korean hit Train to Busan presents. Peninsula, 2020, also delivers mall-inspired chaos, though on a grander, post-apocalyptic scale. Survivors in the ruined city scavenge what remains of modern infrastructure, including department store-like settings filled with lurking infected. The film shifts the tone from claustrophobic trains to wide-open city ruins. But when survivors step into abandoned shopping centers, the mix of greed, desperation, and lurking danger feels like an updated take on classic mall survival. Meanwhile, the horror comedy Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, 2015, gives us a playful spin on mall mayhem. In one sequence, the scouts raid a shopping center for supplies, only to discover zombies waiting for them in familiar suburban retail spaces. The combination of slapstick comedy and gory encounters turns everyday stores into ridiculous battle zones, showing how malls can balance both humor and horror. Netflix's South Korean series All of Us Are Dead, 2022, also deserves mention. While most of the action unfolds in a high school, later episodes expand to broader urban environments, including shopping centers and convenience store-like malls. These brief but tense moments highlight the same survival paradox. Malls are rich with supplies, but they're sprawling, exposed, and almost impossible to fully secure. Even Army of the Dead, 2021, though centered on a casino heist in zombie-infested Las Vegas, borrows heavily from mall survival DNA. The film's neon-lit interiors, scavenging runs, and fortified consumer spaces feel like an evolution of the mall setting, trading food courts for slot machines, but keeping that same mix of abundance and danger. What ties all these modern takes together is the same paradox that's haunted zombie cinema for decades. Malls look perfect for survival on paper: food, water, medicine, clothing, and wide spaces. But in practice, they're logistical nightmares. Glass-heavy designs, too many entrances, and open atriums make them nearly indefensible. Modern films lean into this duality, using malls to remind us how quickly abundance turns into chaos. From Dawn of the Dead, 2004, to Peninsula, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, All of Us Are Dead, and Army of the Dead, shopping centers remain an irresistible stage for zombie carnage. They're fantasy and fear rolled into one. The place you'd want to run when the world ends, but the last place you'd ever survive for long. If you made it this far, you're officially part of the Survivor Squad. Hit that like button before the zombies do, drop a comment with your favorite mall scene, and subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. Trust me, it won't save you in an outbreak, but it will make the apocalypse a lot more fun.